Thank you for joining me. I'm out on an early morning walk, so the temperature is very pleasant. Looking at the animals around, listening to the birds, and I've actually seen quite a few swallows and swifts. The first ones I've seen. Probably I've just not been looking in the right places. So I'm on the edge of my village, and you can see the houses just past the bend in the lane there, and twiddling round over there is the next village. So there's only a couple of fields in between us now. And these guys have come and gathered at the gate. Right, I'm going over. I'm on a bend, but I am keeping an eye open and ear open. But we've got this wonderful hawthorn hedge. I call it wonderful when it's not mine to be clipped. And the shades of pink and white. Looking so pretty. Hello, do you think they're pretty as well? Do you? Excellent. I wouldn't try and eat them. They're a bit on the prickly side. And up above, not neath the spreading chestnut tree, neath the spreading oak tree. So these guys are gathering in the shade. Very sensible. Very sensible. Puffing and puffing, and I've not got anything to give you to eat, I'm sorry. You've got plenty of grass to go at. I have nothing more tempting than that, I am afraid. No. But when I look into the eyes of these animals, do you know, it really gets to me. And I'm just moving a little bit away from the edge of the lane because cars tend to whiz round these corners. And when they're looking at me, I wonder if they're foreseeing their future. Hello. Hello. Oh yes, yes, I know. I know. Is that a good chin rubber? Is it? Oh, are you barging to the front? Okay. I do have meat occasionally. I was brought up as a meat eater. Meat, potatoes and 2 veg were standard post-war fodder, with the meat often one tiny lamb chop or a bit of stewing steak. Now, I do occasionally have meat, but I am largely vegetarian with a bit of fish thrown in for good measure. It's just happened that way. But as I say, when I look at these eyes, I do feel that I am made to feel guilty. But we all have our choices. Hello. Looking at those eyes, I remember when I was class teaching, taking I'm very sorry, put your fingers in your ears or your hooves in your ears, taking a bull's, a cow's eye into class. And there were lots of ears, but then fascination when I actually used my biology kit from university and dissected it. And the lens popped out, much as my defunct lens popped out last week. But they were so strong, so tough, these eyes, which surprised everybody. But when you think about it, they've got to be, especially if you go in for something like boxing or martial arts. They've got to be able to take a punch. Now, I wonder if I will actually see any other living beings to talk to today. If not, thank you all so much for listening to my waffling. Yes, and I've listened to your you've all had enough now, right? Bye for now. Off you go. Let me just peek in there. I love that shot. Just the backs of these animals onto the sunlit field with the shade from the oak tree and the good old hedging thrown in for good measure. Cheerio for now. Thank you for joining me, and I'll speak to you again soon.